Yo, yo. Tapping in.
Nah, not on that. My kid must have been messing with my stuff. Gosh almighty, yo, yo. Tapping in for the tap in. Good evening, good evening. How y'all doing out there? Tanya. I don't know if you're still in here, but if you're listening, good to see you. Good to see you. Miss TT, how you doing? She said, but probably just be listening. Yes, ma'am. Say less, Miss TT. All is understood. All is well. All is well. Angela, how you doing? Good to see you. Much love, and loving herself. Hello, big brother Ace. In chat, I'm gonna be here watching in silence. I'm in pain right now. Shoulder hurt. Oh, hope everything gets well over there, Miss Love. Hope everything gets well. Wow, the shoulder. Well, any pain is no pain, is no good at all. But the shoulder, is it the rotary cuff? Glad to see you. Hope you. Yeah, definitely, Angela. Hope she gets to feeling much better on her end at an all-time high rate. Much love. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to the Acers in the building. Um, glad to see y'all here. Glad to see y'all here. It's been a good one. Been a good one. Today's Friday. Hope y'all Friday is going swell out there. Hope everybody's staying busy slowly but surely and staying hydrated, Gotta make sure that's good to go. Hydration at its best. Water. A little bit of water. Um, first and foremost, hey y'all. We here. Um, we're gonna get this thing rocking and rolling. Today we got a interrogation room case that we will be searching this season on. So we about to dive right on into that. So before anything, we don't break the content. We just, break the content down. And we do it with each other, sight unseen. Each case that we review, I don't watch. We just react together. We react together. So all is love, all is well. And we're gonna get everything rolling. Um, Sounds about right. Good day, good day. It's been a little rainy on my side though. Um, Hopefully the weather perks up in the next couple of days, but and hopefully everything is strong with this internet, if you know what I mean. Cause y'all know when that goes on, the strange things start to happen. My brother Vyoshi, yo, how you doing? How you doing, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. You know what it is. You know what it is. We about to get this thing rocking and rolling, brother. Rocking and rolling. Um, this one here is about a cold case, y'all. Cold case that reopened. A cold case that reopened, and the lady in the thumbnail is the suspect. She's now the suspect. So, Levin says, I took an Advil. Okay. Hopefully that Advil does you some justice, Levin. Hopefully that Advil does you some justice. Indeed. And if not, and you need to get your rest on, get your rest on. Please indeed do so. Get your rest if that's the case. So without any further ado, make sure that the sound is. Oh no. Sound. Oh my stars. Hold on, y'all. No. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second, cause no sound is coming through. Hold on 1 second. This is a resident. There we go. All right, we back, y'all. We back.
Up in Northgate Apartments. I had a father come to my apartment here to check on his daughter. We just came in the apartment. I think she's dead.
And what makes you think that? Or
we came into the apartment. Her dad went over to her and he goes, "Oh my God, she's cold and there's blood."
On June 4th, 2000.
So she went to check on his daughter and said she's cold. And there's BLOOD. Goodness gracious.
18-year-old college student Anita Knutson was found brutally stabbed to death in her apartment. The murder weapon, a bloody knife, was left behind in the sink. But the search for suspects went nowhere. 15 years passed without any arrest, and the case was officially declared cold. But
Melissa, howdy ho. Howdy ho, Famarino. How you doing, Miss Ma'am? Good to see you, babes. Good to see you.
In March of 2022, police made a surprise announcement that an arrest had been made. Anita's former roommate, Nicole Rice. Investigators said it wasn't a single new lead that reopened the case, but a careful re-examination of small details that finally allowed them to piece everything together. One possible motive that was re-examined were text messages that Nicole had sent to.
Welcome in, King. Good to see you too, bro. Good to see you. Much love, much love. If y'all haven't already, do what my brother King asked of the family nicely. Smash that like button like a spider on a wall. Smash that like button, and when you finish that, give us 25 taps on the 100 so we can push this thing through the algorithm for a little second. That's all. Much love, much appreciated. Acers in the building. Let's go.
Anita 3 weeks prior to her murder.
Next time you leave and don't plan on coming back in the morning and lock your door, because God knows I'm dying to get in there, shut the effing alarm off so I don't have to listen to it when I could be sleeping. Gosh almighty. I'm going to smash your door down. You need to make sure your alarm clock is shut off. What the? I sure as hell ain't going to put up with this until December. This sucks. I may sound like a bee, but what goes around comes around. Oh, that sounds like threatening words to me, y'all. Threatening words to me. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Police went to Rice's workplace at Minot Air Force Base looking to formally charge her with felony murder in connection with Knutson's stabbing.
Oh, hope you feel better, Melissa.
But if you just tell her that somebody's here to see her. Nicole?
yeah.
Yep, let's release the party.
Justice for Shaquila, y'all. Justice for Shaquila.
Okay, can I call
Appreciate
my
you,
lawyer?
lovely.
Nope. All right, now you certainly will have an opportunity to. But right now, we're placing you under arrest. Can I stand up?
V love the kids.
Where is it?
Place your hands behind your back, please. Okay.
Those right there, yeah.
He's in here.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you need from here?
Did y'all see that? She didn't show any emotion whatsoever. They told her what she was being taken in for. She was like, gosh almighty, y'all. That's crazy work. Crazy work there. Let's see if we can get that on the. Ooh,
What's you need right now?
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. Can I stand up?
She like, okay.
Where is it?
Place your hands behind your back, please.
She got all that cat fur on the back of her
Yeah.
shirt.
Yeah.
Is Is there anything else you need from
She
here?
built like the British Bulldog, y'all,
No.
from WWE.
Right.
One of the Steiner brothers.
Officer.
They need to call my boss.
Or call anybody? You need me to call anybody? No?
She'll get some calls.
Okay. All right.
She had a good job too, y'all.
It's kind of a tight fit, but
More than a decade earlier, Nicole gave inconsistent statements about the timeline surrounding the murder.
Melissa, all that hair in her shirt is a crime. Lock her up. Gosh almighty. We are taking it to the moment. Thanks, King. Melissa says, linebacker Bill. Indeed, indeed. Down said hut head ass. Let's go, y'all.
One detective recalled that when Nicole first heard of Anita's death, she oddly showed no reaction at all. Now, 15 years later, as police question her again, the focus is simple. Does her story hold up?
All right. Okay, so I know, like I said, I wasn't here when all of this happened. So it's all kind of new to me. And we know it's been a really long time. So we're trying to just look at.
You didn't miss anything, brother. They just, this is the suspect right here. It's a cold case reopened up. She's the suspect. They went and grabbed her, and now she's in the interrogation room.
Again, from the beginning, and it's me and Detective Talbot and Steve here.
How you doing?
And none of us were involved from the beginning. So it's all brand new to us. And so we're just kind of going back and trying to talk to everybody, absolutely everybody again that was talked to the first time, and just learn everything about this case that we can and figure out any little details that may have been overlooked or something. Okay. So I guess, what have you been up to the last 15 years?
Detectives begin with casual conversation, using small talk to build.
That's what I was about to say. They trying to small talk her down to make her feel comfortable and then get her to go in jabberjaws. But I don't know what's going on with her. We're going to find out. Yeah, Lovin', she trying to force him
rapport
out.
with Nicole. But as the interrogation unfolds, the friendly approach slowly gives way to direct confrontation.
Yeah, they had us working from home for a while too because of COVID, and it was so hard. So hard.
Do I wear pajamas?
Yeah, right. It's just not right. I couldn't be
I'm
that
not
kind of
trying to
person
hear
that had
the
an
BS.
all-time work from home job. at
Yeah,
all.
I couldn't do that. No,
Mm-mm.
I need to go into the office to get me out of a funk. I don't like being cooped up in my house.
Yeah,
So
that's for sure.
Do I wear pajamas? What in the goodness gracious?
Okay, so let's kind of get to the meat. You went to school in Belva. That's where you grew up, right?
Yep.
And Anita went to school there.
Yep.
She moved there, what, about middle school?
freshman year.
Okay.
Well, no, 8th grade year.
Okay. And then tell me a little bit about that. How did you guys meet and how was school like?
So you know how 8th graders are when new kids come to school, kind of like make them an outsider. I was having a birthday party that weekend, so I invited her so she could get to know like all the other girls in this class. She ended up staying the night. We had a really good time. I brought her home the next morning. I had my license young, so we're living on a farm.
Yeah.
I brought her home, and then we just kind of hung out. I'm like, Velva kind of was cliquey. So like once you found your groove, you just kind of went that way. And we didn't hang out a lot in high school anymore after like 9th, 10th grade. I mean, we did not like each other, but
Because she was trying to avoid people like you, Miss Ma'am. Indeed. She was trying to avoid people like you. I wouldn't want to be around you either. Not one bit. Mess around and try to juke me. No, ma'am.
we had different friends.
Well, I mean, it's
So-
a small school, small town. I mean, everybody knows everybody, and
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like I know what that's like. So.
Yeah.
Miss Cece says, oh no, hold on. Levin says she trying to force them crocodile tears out. Yes, ma'am, she is. Miss TT says, I'm giggling, my employee looking like I'm crazy. Now, if they want to giggle too, you know what to send them at, Miss TT. All of y'all be in there zoo-rayed off the ooh-wee, you know what I mean? Let's go.
So then we both went to the
Appreciate
same
you, Angela.
college. Neither of our roommates ended up working out. So then we ended up roommates in the dorms. So we were in the dorms together, and then we decided that we were going to move into an apartment together. So, and then at that point, like we're in the dorms and stuff, we were like inseparable. We were together all the time. Then we moved
Appreciate
into the
y'all.
apartment.
Appreciate you,
I
Miss TT.
quit college because I didn't really know what I wanted to do, so I didn't want to pay for college and not know what I was doing. So I just got a job, and then my job.
She didn't want to pay for college, not knowing what she was doing. That's the whole point of you going to college, Miss Ma'am, so you can know and learn what to do if you don't know what you're doing in whatever field that you're in. So I don't know. That's just my thought. Let's go.
Job schedule and her school and work schedule, it just clashed because I worked either 3 p.m. to 1 a.m. or 1 a.m. to 1 a.m. Or 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. So, like, I was coming when she was going. She was going when I was coming.
Going when you was coming? Nah, you got a big old Roblox head, or old cinder block head, built from the bottom up.
And honestly, like, we just kind of like drift, but we didn't talk much. I worked and I was busy, and I regret now, like, looking back, like, I wish we would have communicated more, because maybe I would have more answers, but I don't. I didn't talk. And once I get in, like, my own room and I'm busy, I've learned now that I reach out to people a lot more often, because I have really bad anxiety about all this. Okay. I'm so scared to lose people close to me. And, like, I don't hold grudges. This has flipped my life upside down. I'm not the same person I used to be. So looking back, I wish I would have talked to her more, knew who she was hanging out with, but I never asked questions. I just, at that age, you're just doing your own thing. You're trying to find yourself.
Oh, man. King says, ain't been on but a few minutes, but I can already tell something fishy with this bulldog. What? Indeed. I said she looked like one of the Steiner brothers, but with that comment there, I'm going to say, she looked like the British Bulldog. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know.
So when you guys were in the dorm, was
the most Britishest of all bulldogs available.
That was the freshman dorm?
Yeah, the freshman dorm, yeah. The one right on the corner.
Okay, yeah. And then when did you move out of there and get the apartment?
Oh my gosh. I know we moved in the winter because it was cold. January? I want to say it was January. All I remember is really cold.
So like in the middle of the school year?
Yeah.
And then how was that arrangement set up? Like, did you just split the rent down the middle? And then how about utilities? How was that working out?
Oh gosh, I can't remember. I know we split the rent down the middle, and then I think we split utilities too. Like, it's hard. I don't even honestly remember, but I thought we split utilities. Okay. Or she paid one thing and I paid the other. I don't even
included. Maybe sometimes some of those things are included in your rent too, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, I don't remember. Too long to remember.
No, it's been a long time. So kind of fill me in a little bit on Anita's personality. What kind of personality was she?
She's fun. She's bubbly. She's outgoing. She talked to anybody. She's super sweet. I think some guys maybe took it too far, but she was so kind that they thought she was flirting. Mm-hmm. But if that was the case, then she'd be flirting with all the girls too, because that's just her personality. She's smiley, happy, bubbly. She just liked to have fun. So she was not home much. She had a lot of friends.
And your personality to me, Miss Ma'am, is conniving, misleading. You's a manipulator, Miss Ma'am. A manipulator. Let's get back to it, y'all.
She went and did a lot of things. So,
do you know what kind of stuff she was like to do?
Yeah, she just once you got into college, she really liked to party with her friends. I didn't really like some of the friends that she hung out with, so I didn't. I partied with them a few times, and I was like, no. I was so busy working that I didn't have time. If I partied, I wouldn't go to work the next day, and that was that's how I survived. I had to work. So she liked to dance. She loved to dance. So she would go down to I don't remember what it is called now, but it's like, I think it was the Chicago Club at the time.
Okay.
So she was down there like every weekend. So she really loved to dance.
You not so much?
I'm not a dancer. No. I grew up on a farm.
Me
and
neither.
I don't dance. I'm about as stiff as a board.
That's all right.
Stiff as a board. You're flat as a board in the back too, baby.
Do you remember who any of her friends
Ironing
were
board.
back then?
Long back having on.
I don't know what her last name is now, but she hung out with, I think it's,
Okay.
I don't remember what her name is. I think she's been married 3 times. They hung out a lot. And then just like that group of friends. That's the only friends like I really knew she was hanging out with. She hung out with which I did not like him. I had bad feelings about him from the get-go. And I had actually told her at one point, I said, he doesn't get to be here when I'm here. I don't like him. He gives me bad vibes. And she's like, okay. So he would go there when I wasn't there. And like, as soon as this happened, it was the first person that popped into my brain. Because he's just, there was one weekend, I know that she had texted me, she's like, I drank your beer that was in the fridge. I'm like, okay, I don't drink it, so you can have it. She's like, I'll pay you back. I'm like, don't worry about it. And I'd come home and she had like bruises like all over, and she said that she'd fell into her dresser because they drank too much. I didn't believe it for 1 second, just because he was always, he wanted more, but she didn't, because his ex-girlfriend was like crazy and was like following her to work and doing all this weird stuff. And so she just told me they'd be friends, and that's the last I knew about it. So I don't know if she was still hanging out with him. But like I said, I think it was probably a month like that we even really talked very much.
So were they dating or just
I don't-
kind of hanging out?
I don't know what they were doing.
And the friends like Michelle and anybody else she was hanging out with, were these friends from high school or were these new friends she
Just
had
new
met?
friends. Like new friends she had met in Minot when we came here. So I don't know if she met college or how that.
Did she stay friends or with anybody from high school, or did you stay friends with anybody from high school?
Yeah, we all had been really close still through college and stuff. And then after she had passed away, I still was kind of close to them, and then they just kind of drifted, and none of them will talk to me anymore.
Why is that? Do you
I
know?
don't know.
What? I think they felt like they knew that they had a feeling that you had something to do with this, Miss Ma'am. One of the Acers said, she was jealous of her. Yeah, Melissa said she sounds like she was jealous of her. Yeah, very much so. She's trying to put her off as the most promiscuous person in the universe, but hey, we don't know because she's no longer here. But at the same time, this young lady, we got a question for her. Just one.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Yeah, I'm not going for it. Let's get back to it, y'all.
Sad. So tell me a little bit about like your living dynamic. I know you said you worked a lot. Like how many hours a week were you working?
I was working 40 hours a week. I was full-time. So,
And then she was also working?
yeah, she was working part-time at Vanity.
Okay.
I had got her job at Vanity because that's where I had worked previously, and then I got offered. I looked
Exactly,
for
Juice.
a job where I wasn't spending all my money on clothes.
Yeah, she definitely was on the
Did you get a
wrestling
discount
team,
at
brother.
least?
Yeah, but that was the
2
problem.
points
They just
for the
take-
takedown.
You buy clothes and it comes out of your paycheck,
Oh.
and then you get your paycheck and you're like, I have
no.
$40. Like, how am I paying my rent?
Oh no.
It was like, I just needed something else. So I needed a big girl job. I wasn't going to be going to college, and my dad strictly told me, you will get a full-time job and you will work. He's tough love. He's very strict.
Well,
Welcome in. Good to see you. Oh man. I don't think I spoke to V. Yeah, V, if I didn't speak to you, if I did, okay, you get a second one. But also, hey, hey, Sister Cheryl, good to see you, big sis. Much love to you and the family. Hope everybody's doing well. You and the grandbabykins, all of the Kirans, you know what I mean. Appreciate that. Much love.
So was he paying for college? Like when you were going, okay, so that makes sense. So if you're not going to go to college.
Yeah, I'm like, if I don't know what I'm doing, if you're not, you're going to get a job. I'm not going to help you pay your rent. I'm not going to pay your car insurance. I'm not paying your cell phone. You know, you're going to be a big girl and do it yourself. So
you are a big girl, baby. That's all. You
Welcome to the real world, I guess, right?
Be a big girl.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
You do what you're supposed to do.
I thank him for that.
Well, you know, yeah. I mean, you have all these coddled kids these days that it's probably better, right? You're probably better for a person for it in the long run.
I like to say so, yeah.
Do you remember when you quit working at Vanity and started, where was it?
It's e-telecare.
E-telecare that's where you're working, okay.
I do not remember when I quit. I probably did 13 years ago.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Even when I put on, like, your resume, I'm like, I don't even know when I...
It's hard. You have to keep track, right?
It was sometime after we moved because I think I had already gotten a job there before we moved in.
The young lady trying to keep the conversation on friendly terms. But the reason that she's there, y'all, is nothing funny about it. She's being accused of unaliving her ex-roommate / ex-friend / ex-family member, the one that stayed with her, but she treated her so horribly, which we read in the text messages. So I wonder why the young lady was locking her doors when she left and going on about her business throughout the day, because she didn't want you messing with her stuff. She didn't trust you. It was some form of non-trust value there. Let's go.
To that apartment.
Oh, okay.
So I was pre-planning, you know.
Right. So what was her work schedule like? She was only part-time at Vanity, right?
Yeah, and then she worked at the Fairfield Inn too. Okay. But I don't know, like, she didn't work there like all the time, and then she didn't work Vanity all the time, depending on her class schedules, and I don't know what her schedule
Snap into a Slim
was
Jim
at the time. So she would basically school, work, party, come home super late. Like, I remember coming home 3, 4 in the morning sometimes, going to bed, sleeping, getting up, going to school, coming back, changing, going wherever else she was going. So, like I said, like, most of the time I was sleeping, well, trying to sleep. So we didn't talk much.
And so how would that make the...
I don't like the lady's demeanor at all. 0%. She gets a big fat 0%. Big donut from me, because I don't like it. I hope they get her and hurry up and close the door. 2 times. Let's go, y'all.
Living arrangements. Was there any problems between the two of you?
The only problem we really had, and I know there's so many stories. There's so many stories. Like, her mom's like, oh, well, you guys, she said she was scared. She never was honestly scared. She would text me, actually, when we would go places. She's like, I need my wingman and stuff. Like, I don't know where her mom got the fact that we were, like, actually got physical, because that never happened. And I never slammed her foot in the door. So I don't know where all that's coming from. But we had a disagreement about an alarm clock one morning. That was, I was home. Obviously, I got home at like 1:30. And then I wind down to go to sleep. Her alarm clock was going on at 5 a.m. Our rooms were our own rooms. Either we locked them when we were gone or we didn't. That was our space. Like, you know, I don't know. But, so the alarm clock was going off at 5 a.m. And I'm trying to sleep because so I texted her and I was like, dude, I'm going to smash your door down because your alarm clock's going off. But, I mean, to me, that's...
She bringing up the evidence that they... that they brought up again. Well, they didn't even tell her about it yet. They just got her in here. So she's bringing up the evidence that they clocked in and took down on part of the texting saga that happened that morning. Because that they already know. That's a part of their evidence bag. Let's go, y'all.
I mean, I would say that to anybody. I'm tired. I'm trying to sleep. Why is your alarm clock going off? So it went off for like an hour, and I was like, dude, next time you need to make sure you shut your alarm clock off because like that's respectful.
Right.
You know. So that's like the biggest confrontation we had, and we had to really resolve that issue. You know, we had talked about it. We weren't mad at each other. Like typical roommate stuff. You with someone all the time. You know.
Okay, Melissa. Okay.
So she would lock her bedroom when she wasn't there?
Yeah.
Would she lock it when she was there as well? Okay.
No, just when I would do the same thing. Like if I wasn't there or whatever, I would lock it. Sometimes I would, sometimes I wouldn't. I don't know. Sometimes I forget. I don't care.
Sometimes you would, sometimes you wouldn't. But every time she left, she made sure that door was locked. She didn't want you in her stuff. She didn't trust you, Miss Ma'am. And I got it that you were only locking your room door because she was doing the same. Well, she was doing that in the beginning. So yeah, let's go.
But we had that agreement like that. My room's my room. Your room's your room. I don't go in your room. You don't go in mine. So I don't know. It was a personal space thing.
Did you guys spend much time in the common spaces like the living room, kitchen together?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
Yeah, we did. I always told her she'd always. I don't know if it was like a California thing, but she'd be like walking around her bra and underwear and the window's wide open and the lights are on. I'm like, what are you doing? And you know what? You guys, this is the worst thing. She said to me, well, it's not Cali. It's Minot. And you guys, it's like rings in my brain because I'm like, oh, God. It's not Cali. It's Minot. Like, really, what could happen in Minot? I'm like, oh.
Right.
Yeah. It just goes to my brain all the time.
Tell me.
No, she's trying to push her off as the most horrific, horrible, horrorish person in the universe, y'all. I'm not going for it at all.
About the incident with your fish tank.
Fish tank? Oh, one of my friends poured beer in it.
Oh.
And filled it with beer instead of water.
Okay.
I don't remember anything else about the fish tank.
That can't be good for fish.
No, it killed all the fish.
What?
Because we had heard that Anita had unplugged your fish tank at one point and that killed your fish because she didn't like the noise. It made too much noise.
I don't know anything about that.
Mm.
No, I know all my fish died because my friend poured beer in the fish tank.
Good friends.
Yeah, I don't remember anything else.
So that didn't happen?
No.
Okay. So let's get down to that weekend as much as you can remember. So let's
You're going down.
Friday. Because you...
This is my swamp, donkey.
I think worked Friday?
I did work Friday, and then I went out back to my parents' farm.
Okay. You went to your parents' farm that Friday night? Or...
I think I went Saturday morning, actually, because my cousin was leaving for like basic training or Iraq or something. I can't even remember what it was, but we were having a party for him in Sexton. So I think I left that Saturday morning because I worked late Friday and then went to sleep and then woke up Saturday morning and left. Honestly, though, I can't 100% remember if I left Saturday morning or Friday night.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it was.
And do you remember if Anita was home Friday night when you were there?
I don't remember. I do not remember. I'm sure I did at the time, probably.
What about Saturday? If it was Saturday that you left, was she there in the morning when you left? Or did you see her vehicle parked in the parking lot? Or
I don't remember that either.
Welcome in, JD. Good to see you, Miss Ma'am. Hey, pretty lady. Hope all is well on your end. Glad you made it. We here. Not to come drop buttons. I was about to say that, King, but you got it out before I did. Let's go. Not to come drop buttons.
I don't remember.
Okay. And then did you go straight from here to Sykeston to the party, or did you go somewhere else?
Yeah. I think I picked up my cousin. She rode with me. My cousin.
Where did she live?
Where was she living at the time?
Allegedly.
I think she was living somewhere in town. She's like
In
5
Minot?
years. Yeah,
Oh.
she's like 5 years older than me.
Okay.
So I believe I picked her up, and then we rode down there together. And then, yep, because then I came back and she owned a bar in Russo. Her and her husband did, and we came back and stayed there, and I helped her serve like food.
So after the party in Sykeston, you went to Russo, the bar.
Yep, which is just like
Her head shaped like a Minecraft piece, all squared and cubed. Let's go.
5 miles south of my parents' farm.
Okay.
Cubed, squared.
Do you remember about what time of day that was?
Oh
you went
gosh,
there?
I think we came back from the party like 5 or 6, and then we went and I stayed at Russo for till probably 11 or 12.
Okay.
Serving. So I would help her when I was out there because it was something to do. I'm always like to be busy. So
Yeah. And then so after did you stay to like bar close or
pretty close?
And then what did you do then?
Went back to my parents' house
You're
and went to
forgetting
bed
everything,
on the couch.
Melissa. Forgetting everything.
So was that normal for you to sleep on the
Crazy work.
couch?
Yeah.
At your parents' place?
Yeah. So my parents they have a small double wide trailer,
Oh, okay.
and my sister was still young at the time, so that's where I slept. My dad, as soon as I went to college, my dad turned that one my room, and
You can't forget the diet, can you, Juice? Everything large, everything big. Only thing I want is a diet swig. Let's go.
his office because that's what it was supposed to be when they ordered the house, and then my mom found out she was pregnant, so then he didn't have an office anymore. So
your sister got the bedroom and you get the couch.
yep, I always slept on the couch. Even after I got pregnant and I moved back in with my parents, I still slept on the couch.
Oh, okay.
So actually I bought an air mattress and I slept on the floor in the air mattress. But yes, there's a small house.
Space is limited.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So you got back to the farm about what time?
I would say it was probably midnight, 11:30, midnight, somewhere around there.
Okay.
You were still blessed, baby. Sleeping on the couch, sleeping on the air mattress, you were still blessed. When I was a youngster growing up at Nana house, going to visit my cousins, my auntie, anything of that nature, if y'all know what a pallet, if anybody knows what a pallet is, put a 1 in the chat. Because I grew up off of pallets. I sleep on the floor right now. I'm straight. I'm good. Just like this, y'all. Just like that. If you know what I mean. I'm straight. No bullshit. Let's go.
Then you just slept on the couch. Do you remember what time you got up on Sunday?
Nope. I know I had to go. Was it Sunday? I had to do something with my car insurance, or was that Saturday morning? Oh my gosh, this is so hard. I know that weekend I was doing something with my car insurance with my dad. We had gone into Velva. I don't think it was Sunday though, because I don't think she was open Sunday. I don't remember what day it was. Oh, Sunday we shot Gophers.
So nobody knows what a pallet is, so I don't have to explain it. It's JD and King, the only ones that know what a pallet is. The only ones? JD and King, the only ones that know what a pallet is? Y'all got to be kidding me.
We were out shooting Gophers.
Y'all was blessed.
Yep. And like the whole pasture is plastered with them. So, yep, that's what we did on Sunday. I don't remember what time I got up though.
Oh, Melissa says I do. Oh, I was about to say, well, if you do, then put a one in the chat. If you do, see, that's how we communicate, y'all. That's how we communicate. Communication. You know what I mean? Indeed.
Usually, so when I sleep on the couch, my dad's up at 5 a.m.
Okay.
So I probably just laid there.
Pallet
was awake,
baby.
but he's up at 5 a.m. all the time, making breakfast, being noisy, watching TV.
He's a rancher, right? So that's what he does.
Yep. So,
would you normally, like, thinking back to then when you were like, what, 19, 20 years old, would it have been usual for you to sleep in to like 10, 11? Or were you kind of, since you're a farm girl, were you always I get up at 7 a.m. and help with chores girl? Or
well, Dad didn't make us do that, but if we were sleeping in past 9, it's time to get up. There's no reason to sleep. The half the world's awake is what he always tells us. I've done this already this morning. Okay. So he didn't really like to sleep in. So he didn't care. But like when I was at the apartment and I worked, I would sleep till like probably 12. So I'd get up in
Just get up and go to work.
Go to work again. This is the same thing every single day. So yeah, at that time I did sleep in. But,
Yeah.
So
Nah, Loving. I asked, did anybody know what a pallet was? A pallet to put a one in the chat, and then I just showed them that I was comfortable being on the floor because I grew up off the floor. I mean, I got big couches, beds, and all that stuff, and whatever the case may be now. But hey, if I needed to go on the floor, I would be on the floor. Sometimes a lot of times I still just find myself on the floor.
Did you go
On the
home to the
pack.
farm often?
yeah,
Yeah.
almost every single weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, I missed home. I
That's
don't like
one
being in the
juice.
city. I don't even know
Uno.
why I moved here. 'Cause I miss it so much. I miss being at the farm. But
So Sunday you got up at whatever time, and then you went shot go first. Did you spend the whole day at the farm, or did you?
yeah,
go
I
anywhere
stayed
else?
there again. I stayed that night again. And then I worked Monday, but I stayed there. Monday, I think, is when I had to do my car insurance. And then I went, because we got up, I went with my dad to Velva, we did my car insurance, and then I went straight to work because by that time it was all done. I needed to be to work at 1, so I didn't even stop at home. I just went straight to work.
She the
I just-
mascot, King.
So I was
Golden
correct.
Corral.
Was that normal for you just to go straight to work from the farm, or I mean,
Yeah, I had
pretty
no
much
reason-
would go right by your apartment.
Yeah.
On the way to work.
Yeah, I had no reason to stop though because I always made sure I packed. So it just was it'd be an
Juice. My brother Juice says beds make my back hurt. Well, we know not so long ago, you never had your own. It's crazy how life works, huh? You never had your own bed until you was old enough to do so, and now that you can and do, you like, man, I don't even want it. Crazy how life works. Self-love. Welcome in. Fern, I appreciate you for sliding through, my brother. All in a day's work. Good to see y'all. Sliding through. We on this little interrogation room. You know what I mean. Much love for y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the Acers. Let's go.
extra stop for me, and I'm like very I don't know how to put it, but I hate extra trips. I think I learned that from my mom when I was younger, because when we'd come to mine, I have to go.
Gosh almighty, Miss Ma'am. Hope everyone was well. I was in a car accident, so I've been in the hospital and rested. Okay, look, you take your time, relax a little. Make sure you drinking all your water that you can, water and juice that you can. If you need anything, you know how to reach the kid at any time. We are here for you. This is the family move, and we are here for you. Indeed, Miss Ma'am. Hope everything gets well and everything comes out well with you ASAP.
Grocery shopping. It was one trip, get it done. We're not coming back up here. There's no extra stops there. It was like, so now it kind of trained me. I don't like to make extra stops. If I'm going somewhere, I'm going to get everything so I don't have to go back all week. So yeah, I always would usually go straight to work. There's no reason to stop at home. So
Okay. And you said sometimes your shift was at 1, right? You'd work in 1 in the afternoon.
it depended on if we were short staffed, which we were most of the time.
So do you remember if that's the shift you worked that day?
I think I worked the 1-to-1 that day.
Okay.
I think so. So I know my lunch break. Oh God, when was my lunch break? I think I had to take it early.
She's trying to push the story,
I don't remember.
push the narrative. The lady's trying to push the story, push the narrative, push those crocodile tears up out her face. But only thing she's trying to hold in is that stomach from busting out that Carhartt hoodie. Let's go.
That's right. I was out trying to star when they called me and told me I needed to go to my apartment.
Oh, okay.
I was eating with a coworker.
I was just going to ask you when you take your lunch break, if you stayed at work and you had like a break room thing that you
We
ate
did.
at, or did you
Normally.
leave?
Normally that's where I'd go. But then sometimes we'd all be like, hey, you want to go here? You want to go here? So my coworker came, was like, let's go have Chinese. So we had time. We had an hour lunch.
Okay.
An
hour for lunch.
So we went and did buffet, and that's where I was.
Juice.
And then
exactly.
she
From
came
the
back to my
bottom of the
apartment with
bottom.
me. And she stayed with me, and then yeah, I don't
Do you remember her last name?
No, God, no. Don't remember her last name.
Okay.
I see her once in a blue moon, but we weren't like super like close. We were just work people acquaintances, something to do, and
you were with her trying to start.
Big shout outs to Self. One of our Acer sisters, y'all. She was just in an accident. If y'all can take a moment, put some red hearts in the comments for us. What not for us, well, it will be for us, but for herself. So if you can, throw some of those red hearts in there. Let her know that we here. Let her know that our sister is okay, fine, and dandy, and we are here for her. Red hearts in the comments. Appreciate y'all.
Or when you got the phone call, and do you remember who it was that called you?
Well, my phone kept like ringing, and I don't answer phone calls, so I don't know who they are, because I'm 9 times out of 10, like, if you need me, you leave me a message, right? Because I get so much spam crap. But I didn't answer, and then my mom had called me, and she said that the cops are trying to get a hold of me, and that I need to go to my apartment. If I didn't go to my apartment, they were going to come and get me at work. And I was like, what the heck is going on? Like, I was completely blindsided. I had no idea what was going on. So we pulled up, and there was cops everywhere and tape. The first thing that went through my head was, like, oh my God, we've been robbed, right? Because it's minor. Like, you don't think anything of anything. And then when they told me what had happened, I think I just went into, like, this trance. Like, I felt like everything was just blurry, and I don't even remember if I cried. I think because I was just in so much shock. And then they talked to me about stuff.
She can't remember anything, y'all. Nothing about anything at all. I may have been. I don't know if I can't remember. I mean, I understand. Yes, it was some time ago, but she doesn't know anything. She's giving us the jabber of the jaws. Let's go.
And I remember going and sitting in the car and them asking me if I knew anybody that like was bad at her or jealous of her, and I have a really bad coping mechanism. I'm very sarcastic. And I just said, well, if you're looking for somebody that's jealous of her, you might as well just get a phone book because she's gorgeous. And then they said, well, you don't need the sarcasm, but I've always been that way, like my whole life. So I knew that. I was like, okay, I can't do that. But I don't, as far as like everything the rest of that day, I feel like it's just all blurred. I don't remember much at all.
So the young lady was pretty. I got it that she was jealous of the friend because the young lady was pretty. She was outgoing, carried herself well, and she had good vibes and good spirits. So therefore, everybody just was attracted towards her, not meaning like in the physical sense, but just in the she's a down-to-earth person that everybody could vibe with. And I don't think that she liked that at all. Let's go, y'all.
Remember what they told you?
They just had told me, they said that Anita was dead.
Beyonce say the shot put coach is full of it. And hold on, V. Indeed, she is, brother. Let's go.
And that she had been murdered.
Oh my stars!
Because they didn't know what time yet, and they didn't know, all this other stuff. And I was just, like I said, I was just in shock because, like, I grew up here. This is my home, and never heard of stuff like this, And I just sat there outside in the grass. My parents came up and sat with me.
Melissa.
And they didn't tell me a lot that day. But when I went to get some clothes out of the apartment, they wouldn't let my mom come in. So it was just me. And they were like showing me things. And they said, is anything out of place? Do you notice anything?
Gosh almighty. King says, say it with me, class. Cooked. Juice says, I think cooked is a poor choice of words here, King. And I say cooking, I-N-G, because she definitely wants to stir the pot. Let's go and eat something, if not anything. Let's go.
Weird. And they walked me by the bathroom, and I just remember like the smell in there and seeing the bathroom sink and her room, and I couldn't even get clothes. I was beyond myself. I think I came out with a snow boot and like a hoodie, and it's June. So I just I don't know, everything just, they didn't tell me anything.
Hoodie.
They just said, "Does anything look
Okay.
out of place to you?" And I said, "My room looked fine." But was weird because I know I shut my door, but maybe they opened the door. I don't know. But the door was open in my room, and I'm super picky about like my room being clean before I leave. So nothing looked out of place in my room.
Oh yeah, that panini, indeed, Juice. Slow roasting panini. You got that right, my brother. Turn us up to a panini empanada.
But I honestly, I couldn't even look in her room anymore.
Do you remember what day that was that you went back in to get the clothes?
Oh my gosh. It was just like 2 or 3 days later.
Okay.
Because I didn't have any clothes anymore. I was just, Mom had washed the ones I already had in my bag. But, yeah, I think it was a couple days, 2 or 3 days before I could go back in there.
Listen, y'all. Listen. For one, the lady has been sitting here trying to push out these tears since she's been in this room, right? Since she's been in this interrogation room. And for two, we have not seen any liquid formation drop from a single eyelid. She keeps acting like she's wiping. There's nothing going on, Miss Ma'am. It's nothing going on, Miss Doe Lady. Pillsbury Doe Lady, it's nothing going on. But all of that to say, she's cooking. Let's go.
You mentioned something about when you were walking in, you saw the bathroom sink. Was there something specific about the
They
bathroom
just
sink?
pointed out the bathroom sink and they said, what do you think this is? And to me it looked like blood because it was brown and it was in the water, and or in the sink in the water or something. I don't know. I just remember seeing the bathroom sink and her bedroom, and those are the two things that just burn into my brain. And like when I talk about it, I want to gag because I just, like when I talk about it, I remember what it smelled like in there. It's really hard, sorry.
What kind of smell was it?
It just smelled like...
Smelled like you did it.
Like,
that's what it smelled like.
This is going to sound like when you have a dead cow out the pasture and you can smell it from a ways away. It just smelled dead. And
y'all remember the saying, if you smelt it, you dealt it? Yeah, she done did it.
It wasn't easy because I felt like I should have stayed home and I should have been there, and what if I would have been there, and all these things would go through my brain. Like, she always asked me to, be her bodyguard, and I just felt like I wasn't there for her when she actually needed me the most, and I was too busy doing my own thing. So I live with a lot of regret. Like I said, not talking to her much, so all of that was just piling through my brain. Then also kind of scared, like, this was my home. What would have I done? Anything? Could I have done anything? Would I have been in the same situation? I don't know. But it's scary. So I have a lot of trust issues with people.
You said you saw her room that time when you went in to get your clothes. Was there anything that stood out to you that you saw about her room?
That's just, they told me, they're like, can you just look in here? Does anything look out of place where it shouldn't be? And I just remember seeing the mattress, and I think I just blanked out. I couldn't look at anything else. I know her computer and everything was in the same spot that it's normally in. None of the furniture in the house was moved out.
Okay, Juice.
So,
super.
But they're like, does anything look stolen? I'm like, I don't even know what was in here. Like, we weren't in each other's rooms. So I don't know if anything was taken out of here or moved, or I knew that her computer was in the one corner and her bed was over this corner, and that was it.
So, like, but all the big things like the TVs and the appliances and stuff like that was all still there. So
Yeah.
it's not like somebody came in and robbed it.
No.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Big happy birthday shout outs to JD. When your birthday, JD? Happy birthday. If it's this weekend, happy early birthday. Everybody show some love, put some birthday cakes in the comments for us and wish our sister a happy birthday to you. Feliz cumpleaños to you. Definitely. Let's go.
Do you remember about that apartment? There's only one door in and one door out, right? There's no back door or anything like that.
No. Just the window in her room was like a longer, taller window.
Okay.
And we always had our windows open. It was hot. We didn't have AC. And her bedroom butted up against the laundry room.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that everybody used. So it was always hot because the dryer vents were always going. So it was always hot in there. But she always had her window open. I always had my window open, but I would close mine when I left usually.
Okay.
So, and mine was like a little, some apartments are so weird. My window was like tiny.
It was like
a little one.
That way, right?
Yeah. And
I remember it's been a while since I've been in those apartments, but I don't think much has changed there. So,
they're coming up.
What about the door? So you go in the door, and there's a deadbolt on the door.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, and is that the only way to lock the door?
I think you could lock it with the key in the doorknob and the deadbolt.
And the deadbolt, were they two separate keys?
Oh, we got a double decker in the building. Melissa says it's my son's birthday too. Super. Let's go. And Vyoshi says, let's get 100 celebration taps for JD. And once more, let's get 100 celebration taps for Melissa's son. Let's go for little Neff all the way up. Yeah, party like a rock star. And tell Neff, don't have too much cake now. Don't have too much cake. You know? Don't have too much cake. Make sure y'all show some love to your sister and to your Neff. Appreciate that, y'all. Earth Strong, indeed, Cheryl. Happy Earth Strong. Happy B-Day, happy Born Day, happy Earth Strong. All in the same love. Yes, ma'am. Let's go, family.
The same key.
They were the same key, which I don't know, that's kind of weird to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they were
I've seen
the same
doors
key.
like that before too.
And Jabberjaws
Yeah,
is still
I think they were the
talking,
same
King.
key.
Okay. And then was there like a screen door or storm door or something on it as well? Or
No.
Just the storm,
Just
just
the door.
that door.
Just the door.
Did that door have a window or anything in it, or was it just solid door?
Just solid door.
So you went through, you didn't see anything that looked out of place or odd, other than with that bathroom sink situation, whatever that was.
Yeah.
Some water or something?
It looked like water or brown stuff.
It was maybe
Nah,
wood.
you said it was
I don't
brown
know.
already.
And was it like
You said it
the
was
sink,
brown.
like the plug was in the
You just said that it was brown a few moments ago. Now you're saying it was water. I don't know. Now, see, you keep contradicting yourself.
sink and there was water in the sink, or was there something else in the sink that had water?
I guess I didn't look super close. I just seen that there was stuff in the sink.
Okay. Got it.
Like, I had a hard time being in there, so I think, like, I don't know if I had, like, I felt like I had shutters
Mhm.
on my eyes, and just everything was so shocking, and I think I was still in, like, just like a daze, for like days, like 3, 4, 5 days probably. And even like her funeral, I think I was just still shocked. And I'm not really a crier. I don't cry super often. And my dad will tell you that. I'm not really. But
They're not questioning your dad. They're interrogating you. Big back.
people were like, well, how come you didn't cry at her funeral? I don't know if any
Oh,
of
she
them
didn't
know
cry
what
at
it
the
feels
fu-
like to
yeah,
be in
because-
complete
because you did it, baby.
shock when you lose someone like that, and the situation how you lose someone. But like I said, I was still in shock. I came here right after the funeral and talked to the detectives here, and I I think this is gonna sound weird, but I've seen therapy for all this. I never cried in therapy. And now the last couple years, they're trying to teach me like coping mechanisms. And I think I'm finally being able to grieve.
Did she say coping mechanisms or coking mechanisms or what? Because you got to be high.
I feel like that was really stolen from me for a long time because so many people point fingers, you know, and I'm not that kind of person. It's hard for me because I feel like I've had no room to defend myself, but I don't have any reason to. So I stay pretty quiet.
She dropped that burger, Melissa.
The page for her, I feel like I'm not even allowed to say anything, which is.
She'll probably have to go through 6 to 12 months of psychiatric work for that cheeseburger. Do you hear me? Let's go. She will be in dead disbelief.
Hard for me.
But in all reality, you weren't that close to Anita.
I mean, we were for a little while, and then we just kind of drifted. So.
In fact, you were planning on moving out at some point at the end of the year?
We thought about getting just, because with our different schedules and stuff, it was hard. Because she would come home sometimes and be really noisy. Or I would, be there sleeping, and it's not fair to her to have to be quiet because I'm sleeping, so we had talked about, moving and going our separate directions with apartments, so.
When you say that people pointing fingers, do you mean people were pointing fingers at you?
I felt that way. Okay. I had really felt that way. Maybe they just don't know the whole story, which is, you watch TV shows all the time, and
the people had a hunch, baby. They had a hunch, not the hunch that you have in your back, but they had a hunch. They had a feeling that you had something to do with it, Miss Ma'am. And little did they know, they were on to the right path. On to the right path. Melissa says she does have a golden arch on her head. Yeah, indeed, she got the golden arch in her head. Let's go.
People said you called Anita.
Oh my gosh. And people can say that I would never do that. I honestly had nothing against her.
Yes, you did.
We fought over alarm clock. We fought like just roommates, roommate stuff. I would never say that about her. The only thing I did tell her one time is she sometimes would leave you guys on and then they would get upset. And I said, I just want you to be very careful because I don't want you to upset the wrong person. And it scares me because guys sometimes can get the wrong impression and I don't know. And she's like, it's fine. Everything's fine. So I had mentioned it the one time and that was it. I would never call her those names. I'm not that kind of person at all. So that's what hurts me the most about this whole thing is that people are making up stories about me.
I don't think that she knows that they got the text message, y'all, because in the text message that I read earlier, she clearly called her a what? A B word, right? Definitely did. So she got me sitting here like, what in the? Oh my stars. Let's go.
And that's hard. It's not fair. I never hurt anybody.
Why would people do that? Why would people make up stories about you?
I don't know. I don't know if people just were trying to put the pieces together themselves. I don't know. Anybody could try and do that, but I don't know.
Was anything missing from your room?
No.
Did you ever tell them the iPod was missing?
I think my iPod was missing, but then I ended up finding it in my car somewhere because I thought I had put it in my closet, in my sweatshirt pocket, but then I ended up finding it in my car.
Did you ever call the detectives and ask how the investigation was going over the years?
No, because they had come and talk to me sometimes, at my apartment, or they'd call me, and I've talked to them every time. I didn't have anything else.
Filet old fish,
indeed. As much as I would love to be able to give you guys more, I just like I said, I don't feel like I talked to her. I don't know who she was hanging out with. I don't know where she was Saturday. It makes no sense to me that she wasn't answering her phone Saturday.
So what do you think happened here?
There's so many theories that have gone through in my brain that I don't know. I don't know if someone was keeping her Saturday or took her phone Saturday or
Yeah,
if she
Miss
lost her
TT.
phone Saturday, because there's no reason she would never call her mom back ever.
One time.
So I don't know.
What about work? Did she ever just not go to work?
No.
She was supposed to work?
She would always go to work, or she would call work, and that's weird. So I don't know what could possibly have been going on Saturday that she would have not had to answer.
Did she call in often? Like, she's just like, I don't feel like going today.
No.
You're calling.
No. She always went to work.
Okay. So did you ever go back and move into that apartment again, or is that it? You were done. You left.
I didn't go back.
And where'd you go from there?
Stayed at my parents. And then I felt okay enough they moved me into an apartment in Belva. Mm-hmm. And it was hard. I have a hard time being alone. So
you lived in Belva for a while? Were you still working at the telecare?
Uh-oh, Acers. Okay, now listen. The big Acer says, hey, Ace, maybe she had a crush on her and was trying to get with her. ASAP, listen, you might have hit that one right on the head. Gosh almighty. That might be something. That definitely might be something. Now that I could picture. That's something I could definitely picture. The girl, she was, how could I say? She was like an attraction light, you know? Everybody liked her. Everybody wanted to be around her, just like the young lady here says. The young wrestler says. But Angel says that the wrestler may have liked the young lady, the pretty young lady, and it might have been, deflected, might have been shut down. So she might have felt like she was just being cooked all over again. Grand possibility. Indeed.
Did you drive back and forth?
Yep.
Didn't you go to New Mexico or Arizona for a while?
Yep.
When was that?
Moved away. Oh my gosh. I don't remember what year that was. Was it like 7 and 8? I think maybe 7-ish, 8, 07, 08-ish, somewhere around there.
Okay. How long were you there?
Not very long. I thought I would like it.
Just a little note.
What'd you go there for?
I met someone, so he lived down there. He was up here working, and
She lying her ass off. So all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you just met someone and decided to go to Mexico. No bueno. I'm not going for it. Let's go, y'all.
then I moved down there with him, thinking life would be different, warm, and my dad and I, like I said, my dad and I are not close, but we used to not be.
No bueno.
Like, for a long time. Probably since I was younger. We just butted heads a lot.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just need to get away from my dad. Because he was a lot. And so I moved, and I hated it there. I realized I needed to be back at the farm. So
How long after this, what happened to Anita, did you move to New Mexico?
She wanted to go to New Mexico. No bueno.
couple years, I think it
You
was.
think it was a couple of years later?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And then you came back from there, and then what? You came back to Minot, or?
No, I came back.
Came
I
back
was
to
in
Belleville.
Belleville.
So that weekend, you never came back into Minot at all?
No, I was always at the farm the whole time. I had no reason to come back to town.
Okay.
So
you never told your aunt you came back to Minot on Saturday to get clothes?
no, I did not come back to Minot.
So if she told us that, she would be a liar?
Well, I would assume she's confused because I never came back to Minot to get clothes. I packed the whole weekend. And Saturday I was gone all day. I went to Sykeston.
CC, good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome in, Miss Ma'am. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Wanted to give you a shout out because you little, you know, we didn't see you at the beginning, but you're here. Hey, you. Let's go, y'all. Shout out to the aces in the building. Let's go.
And then I went to the bar, and then I went back to my parents' house. So when I never had time to come back to Minot to get clothes.
And you didn't go watch a movie at house or house?
No, because I was with Alyssa at the bar.
And when you left the bar, separate way to her place, and you went to the farm. You guys separate.
Yep.
Okay.
Were you calling or texting somebody by the name throughout the days?
Yeah, like for a couple of months.
Pretty heavy.
Yeah, we talked a lot. Mm-hmm.
And who is he to you?
We were kind of seeing each other, but he lived in like Michigan, so we were just talking to each other. Just someone to talk to. I like with me working. I didn't have a lot of people to talk to. You know, I was busy, and so it was easy to text people and talk to them, and I was just busy and trying to find my place in life, I guess.
You think this could have been an accident? The person that killed Anita? What do you think happened?
She said no.
Because
she did it on purpose.
I don't know if it was someone she knew or was hanging out with at the time. Like I said, I talked about a lot. And there was a guy that she was hanging out with. I don't know what his last name was, but he would come to the apartment when I wasn't there. When I wasn't there.
Sean, welcome in, welcome in. What it do, what it do? We in here slowly but surely. Good to see you, Ace. Good to see you. Much love.
Go ahead.
What do you know about how the specifics of how she died? Do you know what her injuries are?
They just told me that she had been stabbed.
Okay. Did they tell you how many times she was stabbed? Did they say where?
No, they just said that she was stabbed to death, and it was multiple, but they didn't tell me how many times. They didn't tell me exactly where. That I feel like I didn't get told a whole lot. Just about this knife that they had found, and
do you remember what they told you about the knife?
That it was just like a switch blade knife. That's all they really told me.
Did they tell you where they found it? Okay.
No.
Well, and you realize the reason they don't tell a lot of details like that is because it's an investigation, and we never know how that stuff gets out. We don't want.
Crazy thing is, right, y'all? What if she's sitting here telling the detectives stuff that wasn't actually told to her, and she's just telling stuff that only that the real unaliver would know? Let's go.
That's how rumors get started.
Yeah,
right.
There's plenty of those.
So, did they tell you if they thought it was a knife that like you guys already had in the apartment, like one from the kitchen or something, or?
No. We didn't have a lot of knives. The only knives we really had in the house was like steak knives and stuff, or like stuff like that. So,
what do you think should happen to the person that killed Anita?
Gosh almighty. They setting her up for the okie doke with that one, y'all. They setting her up for the okie doke with that one. What do you think that should happen to the person that unalived Anita? Now, if they take it as far as whatever she says about the person, and they give it to her at the end, oh my stars. Let's go.
I think they should rot for a long time.
You believe in second chances?
No.
Oh, no second chances.
Not for stuff like this.
Okay, you get no second chances. Rot for a long time.
This is when you take someone else's life, you don't just take their lives. You take everybody that means that they meant anything to. You take their lives too. They took my life. I haven't been the same person since.
Well, and you know, we know there's at least one person that knows what happened to Anita and knows everything that happened. And what do you think about a person that could just keep that a secret all these years and never say anything?
I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you can live every day knowing something like that. I think about her every day, you know? So I don't know whoever would know what happened, how they could even live with themselves or live with knowing if they knew who had did it at the same time. It's the same thing. How do you live every day like that?
Do you know?
Yeah.
This is crazy work,
I do.
y'all.
How do you know him?
We dated a few times, and then we quit dating for a while, and then we just dated again probably right before I met my husband.
If someone told you were at a party and you said you killed Anita, would they be lying? Or would that?
They would definitely be lying. That would be a horrible thing for anybody to say.
And did you tell people you failed a polygraph on this test?
No. So I never failed a polygraph.
That's not true.
I didn't fail a polygraph.
Oh, my stars. He just said, that is not true. So no, you didn't go bragging about what you was doing. What? What in the... Little does she know they on her top, y'all, and she's going down. She's being slow roasted as we sit here and watch her dig deeper and deeper and deeper into this McDowell's grave that she thought that she was gonna, you know, not go in. Let's go.
You guys, listen. This is what cracked my whole life. And I would never do anything to her. And I have cooperated with you guys to try and help do this. Like, I want the person found too. Because I want my life back. Like, I don't have to talk anymore. I do. Because I want this taken care of and I want it solved. And I want people to know that it wasn't me. Because it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Nicole, do you remember?
Say they caught me on camera. It wasn't me. Said they had all the evidence. It wasn't me. My life is really fucking over. God. Said they caught me red-handed.
A guy named...
Caught me red-handed.
Yeah, he was my boss.
Yeah. And he told us that you were at work when the police called and asked you to come to the apartment.
I wasn't at work.
You were at lunch.
No, I was. I was with at lunch.
He went to you and told you that you need to go to your apartment. The police need you there. And do you remember what you said to him?
I don't remember saying anything to him.
Because he remembers, because he was taken aback by it.
I don't remember.
You told him no. You said, no, I'm not going there. It's just my roommate. She's a crackhead.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me? All these people are saying these horrible things. Okay, I'm going to be done talking because I don't have anything else to say.
Okay. I mean, all these people have no reason to say horrible things about you.
I don't know why they are. You guys, I was not there. I wouldn't.
Look, every single time, Melissa, she tried to hit the cry, and then it just shuts off in an instant. But what you mean? Nah, no, ma'am. Yes. Popcorn, anyone? If you need popcorn, Juicy King, they got it on lock all the way. Extra butter, extra salt, extra olive oil if you need. Let's go.
Never done anything like this to her.
I think it was an accident.
No.
Absolutely an accident.
It was not.
Look, there's a chain of interrelated behavior. It isn't just one thing. There's DNA, there's your statements, there's other things here. And here's the bottom line. These detectives have been working on this.
He sounded like The Rock for a second, didn't he? And then he transformed into Stone Cold. Here's the bottom line. What? Because Stone Cold said so. Let's go.
For years now.
I know.
And it's pointing to one person. You got to understand this. There's going to be mercy or there's going to be justice here for the person who did this.
There should be justice.
There should be mercy too, maybe.
Know your role, jabroni.
The detective said there, this was an accident.
But it wasn't an accident. I didn't do anything.
Who told you about the screen on her window?
I don't remember who said anything about the screen.
Uh-oh.
Did you remember anything about the screen?
All I remember them saying is that they found a screen or the screen, something about the window screen. But like when I got there, everything was such a blur to me. If they would have said anything, I don't even remember.
She don't remember who said something about the window screen. Nobody said anything to her about the window screen because it was you, Miss Ma'am. You did the crime.
I don't remember a lot.
There's phone records, there's DNA,
I know, I gave mine.
there's animal hair.
Well, I have cats at the farm.
Right. How would your cat hair get on her?
I don't know. Does anybody else she was hanging out with have a cat? I was at the farm on the weekend.
I said that from the very beginning when they picked her up, y'all. All that cat fur on the back of her. Baby. You need a lint roller. You definitely need a lint roller. Please, y'all, if y'all wearing any black attire at any time, just go over with a lint roller. You'll be all right. Let's go.
It's like, I was never in her room. Like, you guys, do I need to get a lawyer?
It's up to you.
I've never had to get a lawyer.
Borderline bipolar? Might be.
There's just a lot of things, Nicole, that over the years, your story has changed so many times.
This has been 13 years ago. And
but even then,
13 years ago, I can't remember what
it changed.
For supper.
Even then, it changed.
Oh my God. I wasn't down, you guys.
Stuff about the window screen that nobody else knew.
No, I heard stuff about the window screen from other people.
You told your coworker that the window screen was cut, and why would you need to go into the screen if you had a key?
You guys, I didn't say any of this stuff. There's so many stories.
All of these people are liars.
Okay, there are so many stories. I don't know anymore. Like, I feel so attacked. You guys, I want to get a lawyer.
We're not attacking.
I want to get a lawyer.
Attack you.
I don't want to talk anymore.
That's fine.
Attack? You've been the one talking the whole time, Miss Ma'am. You've been the one talking, flabbergasted about nothing. You sitting there acting flabbergasted, but in all reality, you're the one just flabbering about with the jaws. You've been the one talking, baby. That's it. That's all.
We're done.
I haven't done anything.
I'll walk you back up front.
In March 2025, Nicole Rice went to trial in Grand Forks, North Dakota. Prosecutors argued the case hinged on Rice's shifting statements over time, alleged confessions to family and friends, and her apparent knowledge of crime details that were never publicly released.
Indeed.
They claimed the killing followed a heated dispute between roommates. The defense countered that the investigation was deeply flawed, driven by public pressure rather than evidence. They emphasized the lack of physical proof, challenged the use of hearsay testimony, and pointed to other possible suspects who were never
What's up, Jasper? What it do?
fully examined. After 7 days of testimony from more than 20 witnesses, the jury deliberated for roughly 5.5 hours over 2 days. On March 26, 2025, they returned a verdict of not guilty on the felony murder charge. The courtroom reaction was emotional. Rice and her supporters embraced in tears, while Anita Knutson's family voiced profound disappointment. Rice was released, bringing a nationally watched case to a close.
What the what? Oh, she skated, y'all. She definitely skated, y'all. Wowzer. See? Turn of events. Turn of events. That's crazy work. Miss Anita Knutson, 1988, 2007. That's wild, crazy work. Oh, man. She skated like that, y'all. I wonder what went on throughout the case to make them not be justifiable enough to convict her Oh, that was crazy work. Crazy work. See? Turn of events, y'all. Turn of events. Took herself out. You was there, stop whispering, stop lying. Yeah, she was there. She knew exactly what happened. Took herself out. Nah, man. Not Anita, because she was Anita was stabbed multiple times. Anita was stabbed multiple times. I'm so hungry too. Oh yeah, I just read something about some General Tso's. Oh yeah, Melissa, we need some of that. General Tso's chicken. Let's go. Party favors. That's crazy, y'all. Oh man, I was not expecting that to go down like that. Gosh almighty. That was absolutely wild. Big Back knew what was going on. Cause she knew she thought she was cooked. She thought she was all the way cooked from the very jump. And when they came to get her, it's written all over your face. All over the young lady's face. That was crazy work. Gosh almighty. All right. That was the kicker. And I got a extra just for an extra for us right quick. Where is that? Let me make sure I got the right one for y'all. How's everybody doing out there? So how do y'all feel about that one? How do y'all feel about that one, Acers? Because it just sent me. It just sent me all the way. Like literally. Crazy word. That was diabolical.
In the summer of 2000.
Not hoarding the elephant. More like she floated like Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade float. Indeed. Oh, that's the girl who got, yeah, Anita was the one who got unalive. Yes. Yeah, that was her, Sean. The Miss Puff and stuff. R.I.P. Anita, beautiful angel, poor young lady. Yeah. R.I.P. to Anita. Much love, much love. Shout out to the family. Hope they're, excuse me, trauma is never easy to deal with. Hope they're doing, as of today, you know, easing the pain of some sort, because I know it'll never feel the same, be the same. The days will never be the same of any sort, you know. You lose a loved one. So R.I.P. to Anita. And Miss Hufflepuff. I'm not vibing with Miss Hufflepuff at all. Her big burly self. 0%. That was one, y'all. That was one. Be right back. Gotta eat. Yeah, go ahead and enjoy yourself. Go ahead and enjoy yourself. My question is, how did she make it through the screen and window? Was that part of her defense? Yeah, see, she was naming stuff that wasn't even said. That was a part of evidence, but it was stuff that wasn't even said to her. You know, like she was just going on in the unaliver's mind state. Okay, and that's what that was, I do believe. So yeah, man. Crazy work. Crazy work. So next up, this one is a short one, y'all. This one is a short one. This one is just an add-on additive. So we're gonna rock on out and lock on in with this. Get this short one out and see how that rock on out.
25, officers clocked this social media darling flying down the road at 88 miles per hour and recklessly weaving in and out of cars. You'd think someone driving like that would at least have a proper license, but that wasn't what officers found.
How's it going? Deputy Bassinet of the Sheriff's Office. You guys ready?
I do.
Perfect. So, the reason I stopped you, I got you on radar at 88 in a 65-mile-an-hour zone. Why are we going so fast?
One late football.
Okay, still no reason to be going that fast.
I'm so sorry. Also, I really can't lose my job. So if you want to follow me later, I can miss you.
Give me just a minute, okay? So I got her at 88.
Huh?
She has a Florida learners.
Oh.
And it says on the back, 21-year-old light or older licensed driver in closest C, line of driver. Yeah, let me talk to you. Here. I agree. So, you're not supposed to be driving by yourself.
Serious?
You have a learner's. It says right here on the back.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, seriously. Turn around for me.
Oh.
Right now
Hokey
you are
pokey.
under arrest for driving without a valid license.
Hokey pokey. She said, what? Seriously?
All right, before I pat you down, do you have anything on you that is going to coat me, prick me, stab me? No drugs to the person. All right.
Do you have anybody
You
that
come.
you can call to come pick up your car? They have to be here within 20 to 30 minutes.
It's
I don't even live out
not
here.
a bird, nor a plane.
Can I? They have to be here in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Can I back home? Or I'm looking at animals.
Where do you live?
I don't have any family out here. I have my ex-boyfriend that lives in my own.
He's not going to be able to make it out here in time.
Oh. Separate your feet for me.
Oh my
I'm gonna pat
god.
you down, okay? Separate your feet. You go. Nothing in your bra? Hot. Passenger side?
Yeah.
So she's out with the learner's permit, riding in town, skirt, skirt. And when she gets pulled over and they says, you're not supposed to be driving by yourself. You have a learner's permit. She goes, like she didn't know. What? Gosh almighty, Drew says he'll be there in 10. Gosh almighty, no thanks. 15 will get you 40. Indeed, indeed. She's super slow. No way, Jose. She's a hot tamale juice. Hot tamale.
I can call maybe my boss.
Where's your boss at?
She's 20 minutes away.
All right, I'm okay. Where's your phone?
In my car.
Where in your car?
It should be plugged in.
Okay. All the way in. All the way in. All the way in. We don't want to get hit, nor do we want you to get hit.
So what happens if they don't pick up my
I'm going to
car?
have to tell your car. Yeah.
And then what would happen? I'd have to go pick it up. Or...
Yeah, you'll have to go pick it up from whoever comes and gets it out.
Shit. I'm being detained. Is there any possible way that you could come and get my car?
Where's it all?
Is there any way?
We're going to,
I don't know if I'm allowed to even hear.
Yeah, I guess I,
Let me just make that. I don't need to call now too.
I'll give her just a couple minutes, okay?
Okay.
Your purse, do you want to take that with you?
Can I?
Yeah.
Yes.
So she just got towed off for
hold on to that real
for
quick.
driving with
I'll be grab her
a
first. Her
a
friends
learner's
are
permit.
that house mom is checking to see if they can come out here. So I told her I'd give her just a few minutes.
How fast you get her?
88.
Nice.
And then she was like leaving 2.5 cars. All right, so what's gonna happen? Okay, it's 2 citations. One, driving without a valid license, is on the back of your license, like same as Georgia learner's permit. Okay, you have to have somebody 21 years of age or older with a valid license in the front passenger seat.
I swear to you, I didn't know
I understand that, but it's printed right there on your license. Okay, so because you're driving outside that, your license is not valid at that point. So you got the drive without a valid license, and you're going to get the speeding. Because like I said, I got you at 88 in a 65-mile-an-hour zone, okay? Once you get booked in and processed, you'll have a bond. You'll be able to bond out, okay?
What is the bond?
That I'm not sure. They'll be able to tell you once you get up there and they get you booked in.
Oh, in the car because the car is turned on.
Hey. Alright, so yeah. Where exactly is it at, Chai?
It's like 25 minutes away from the club.
Away from the club. Okay, so listen, y'all. I had a feeling. You heard me. Listen. Listen. She just got her learner's permit. When she said she had to call her boss, I thought that it was gonna be a P or somebody of that nature, but it happened to be a M. A P, which is a pimp, a M, which is a madam. So she called the madam. The madam is on the phone right now, and now she's saying she's 25 minutes away from the workplace. The workplace is a club. So there you have it. We know her occupation is a what? Can you guess it, chat? Can you guess it? Let's go.
You could like send where the location of this spot.
Yeah. So this is Deputy Bazineau of the Barrow County Sheriff's Office. We
I
are
ain't
right
got no
at,
type.
and road.
No right?
Yes. If you are,
Or something?
not real.
No.
Make sure you bring somebody with you so they can you can drive your car, or you need at least 2 people. One to drive the car you bring and one to drive her car.
Or can I pay for her Uber to get this?
I was gonna drive my car like to Home Depot and then get an Uber to her.
Yeah.
Drop it off at Home Depot.
Okay, we need this car out of the road within 20 to 30 minutes. If that can't happen, then we're gonna have to tow it.
Okay.
How long will it take me to get here?
Yeah, I'm
Lucky her, Angela.
45 minutes.
Lucky her.
This is how far I was from my job.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna make it on time.
I'm gonna send.
Okay, tell her it's okay.
All right.
Tell her it's alright.
Yeah, there's no way she's gonna be able to make it on time.
Long go.
I'm sorry, Joey.
It's okay. I have a cat. I mean, is there any way I can call somebody to let them know that I'm getting arrested?
Do you need me to call that for you?
Yeah, if you could,
I'll about to ask you when we're gonna do that.
or can I just call my ex?
What's that?
Is it okay if I just call my ex to let him know that I'm getting arrested so we can take care of my cat?
Yeah, I'll let you call him real quick.
Okay. I just don't want my cat. Hell, sorry, just gonna call like 3 times in a row.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
If not, can you just send him a text saying getting arrested? Can you temporarily see?
He always send her the goddamn voicemail, y'all.
Has been forwarded to voicemail.
Just send.
I'll do the voice.
He like, it's you again? God
Hey.
damn.
If I gets attached, oh, he's told. Hello. I'm getting arrested. I'm getting arrested. Can you take care of this, please?
What'd you do?
Here's my license.
So what do they do with your credit again?
They're towing it because nobody's gonna be able to get to it in time.
So, is there any way you can bail me out?
I don't even know how much money on my account right now. How much is that?
We aren't sure.
Ah, you might be out back, Miss Ma'am. Gosh almighty. You gotta prepare. Because one thing for certain, two things for sure. They taking you in, Miss Ma'am. And that was crazy work. He said, I don't know how much money is in my account. Whoa. Let's go.
It wouldn't be too much, would it?
Honestly, I don't want to tell you wrong. You're either going to have a cash bond or you'll be able to go through like a bonds company, and they're usually 10 for of whatever the cost is. So
It's not going to be here 10,000,
no,
is it?
no, absolutely.
I'm sorry, I've never gotten a
No, you're
voice. I don't know.
no. Then you're for both the citations. I mean, you're looking at probably less than $2,000.
Oh.
That's on the high end.
Okay. Would you hear that?
So with a bondsman, $200, baby. 200 smackaroonies. What you do?
Okay, but he said that there's a thing that you can go through. All right,
It's
well,
10%,
you're going to be able to pick me up,
$200.
please, right?
Where am I getting it from?
Barrow County.
Tonight or tomorrow? It will be just a few hours.
A few hours.
What?
Oh, man. Gosh almighty. What? She needs to leave him alone. Just leave him alone, Miss Mel. We can't tell you what to do, baby girl, but I would only advise you. Leave him alone.
I'm getting arrested, Arthur. I've never even been arrested before.
Super
You can't do
simp
this.
juice.
Hey man, what time do you get off?
Super simp.
So I mean, I get off technically every day. I work at a bar. I don't get out here until like 4:30.
And he works at a bar. Come on, man.
I'm in. Have you gone through that first yet? There's OC and a little taser.
Yeah.
All right. So the pepper spray and the little taser thing, that cannot go to the jail with you. I took that off, put it in the glove box. Okay. The key to the car, the tow truck's gonna need that. So I took that off as well, and I'm gonna put the rest of your keys in your purse. I noticed that was laying in there. Do you need that?
In my bag? Yeah.
You want it in your bag? Okay.
Yes, please.
All right. That's what I figured. I just wanted to come ask before I put it there.
Also, my shirt is kind of falling.
Yeah, I can have her all.
Okay, thank you.
All right. She said her shirt is falling. Yeah. You're female, so.
Of course. What do you know, honey?
We'll take the phone.
Little bit. You're welcome.
I don't say.
No problem. All right.
That you will.
Okay.
What's that?
So thank God I am sober now. I mean, I guess I tell you I've never been pulled over. There means I'm a good driver. I said I was probably gonna make a lot of pay at work next time.
See, gosh almighty, she said I was probably going to make a lot of money at work tonight because it's finally stopped raining. So that means the patrons were going to come out, you know. Hit a little, Get it right.
Where do you work? Okay.
oh, okay.
Get it? All right, you stand right there on the block. How'd that tattoo feel on the chest?
Not bad.
Really?
Collarbones suck way more though.
Oh, wow.
But
Oh.
So
Yeah.
lot worse. But honestly, out of all the ones,
No, he not trying to get on. He trying to do the small talk to get the ooey. So, how'd the tattoo feel, darling?
I have my rib is probably like below.
I've heard that one.
But I didn't believe it. This was the most recent one I've had, and I was like, "Ain't no way." I've had way worse thoughts.
Yeah.
Cried like a baby.
Officer Fresh, indeed.
What's your name? Before we go in here, you have any coat and got any shoes and go. You know? Alright, I wanna go from here.
She pled guilty to driving without a valid license, speeding. The driving without a license was reduced to a lesser charge. Total fine, $1,797. And that was that. Gosh almighty. Officer Fresh was trying to do this 1212, y'all. He definitely was. Drew said he was about to make a detour. She'll be out by the morning. Yeah, that's all. That's all. That's all. With a full police escort to boot. Indeed. All the way to the front door and out the back door. If you know what I mean. Indeed. Much love, much love. That was crazy work, y'all. That was definitely crazy work. Oh, man.
Social media.
Wowzers. Crazy. That was all right. At least she didn't get into any worse trouble than we thought that she would. She got the clinkers, got in, and she's about to get out. But from the jump, I had a feeling what she was occupied at. Like her time was occupied and her occupation was occupied at being what she was. They might say I have an eye for these things, but I just say, I don't know. Little thing called life, you know? Little thing called life. He's still waiting outside the station. Yes, still waiting. Still waiting. He done went to Dunkin's, stopped past Dunkin's, left that, went to Krispy Kreme, left that, sitting outside with two different donut variations and some coffee, hoping and praying. And brought her a promise ring. Yes, indeed. You know that man all the way gone, Juice, all the way gone. That's it. That's all. Much love, much love. Hope y'all enjoyed everything. Hope y'all enjoyed the laughs, you know. Everything is okay on my side. I hope everybody else is well. You know, yeah, gave her the Starbucks. Yeah. Exactly. He went and stopped at Starbucks, got a what they call it? A ice caramel macchiato. A ice caramel macchiato. And he was on a ball. He thought he had one. Hook, line, and sinker. Hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, while she prefers Dunkin'. Yeah, indeed. That's why he got the two different variations, because he wasn't sure. He wasn't sure at all, Juice. So he said, let me go here, and I know for a fact she's going to want the Starbucks. But the donuts, he wasn't so sure of. You know what I mean? So he grabbed that ice caramel macchiato, and he was on the road. Good to go. Much love to y'all. Much love to y'all. It's 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I appreciate y'all for coming to hang out with your boy. Indeed, indeed. We got the interrogation room, which finished up a little early, so I just smacked y'all with an extra little, little 10-minute clipper so we could just rock on out for a few more minutes. Much love and appreciation to y'all. Shout out to all the Acers. Shout out to the birthday wishes on the missus and to the nephew. Cake. Indeed. Cake. Any news? Discord will be opening shortly. In the Discord, we'll be able to have different variations of how can I say different stories and things of that nature that aren't suitable, I would say aren't suitable for YouTube. So Discord will be dropping soon. Slowly but surely we will be good to go, rocking and rolling on that. The other two YouTube channels will be present in the next 24 hours. It's on the countdown. So I finally got around to getting all the emails situated, getting the pages and everything up. So I'm working on all the graphics and everything now. But in order for me to go live, I have to, which I did not know, is I had to put in for it to go live on YouTube. So, and then it's doing its 24-hour countdown. So other than that, once everything is situated in order, then I'll let you guys know, let all the Acers know, and we can rock on out. He probably stopped by Mocha Spot too. Yeah, he was simping on out. Big simping. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the vibes. It's been another one, y'all. Much love. I hope y'all be peace. Y'all be blessed out there. I appreciate y'all for stopping through. And we gonna rock on out. So make sure y'all stay hydrated at all times. At all times. Stay hydrated, and don't forget, we protect the women, we protect the children, we protect the elderly, we protect the innocent, and we protect us as a whole, and that's ourselves as Acers, all Acers. And shout out to Juice once more. Protect the puppies. Appreciate that. I'm gonna try to tap in with my brother and see if he's going up or going live. If not, I'll try to get some more content together for you guys and get a thumbnail pieced up so I could smack back and kick it with y'all for a little while for like another hour and a half, 2 hours or so if my brother's not gonna go up. So I'm gonna try to find that out, and we gonna get it rocking and rolling. So without any further ado, it's been swell. All is well. Shout out to all the Acers, the Aces, and the Acettes. Welcome to the Ace Society. Remember, we don't break the content, we just break the content down. So, much love, and I'll be seeing y'all soon. Oh, Cheryl, what's up? Good to see you, good to see you. Put your notifications on, Cheryl, because we just ended just now, literally just now. So, if you can, put your notifications on. I might be popping back up this evening, so then make sure you can be here on time when we go live later on tonight. That's if my brother's not going live. So then I do another early joint, get another interrogation room, and then we can lock that in. I appreciate you, Cheryl. I appreciate you. Make sure you turn your notification bells on, like to all notifications. If you don't know how to do it, when you go to notifications, it'll say all, and you just click that one, and then it should slide through. He's at his mom. Oh, okay. All right, Juice says he's at his mom's house. Okay. All right. So I'll let y'all rock on out for a little while. Just make sure you got your notification bells turned on, because I'll try to get back in tune around like 9:30 or 10. 9:30, yeah, between 9:30 and 10. And so that just gives me some time to get the content together, get the thumbnail, get everything rocking and rolling, and then he won't be on till Monday. Oh, okay. All right. Gosh almighty. All right, so I'll rock on. I'll make sure that I get y'all in tune. I got y'all. We gonna get something together. So I'll be seeing y'all a little bit later on, and that'll be that. So shout out to all the Acers in the building, and I'll be seeing y'all in a little while. Be back. Peace. hold on. So I go on this 5-minute rant about you, and then you pop right on in, brother. How you doing? What it do, brother? What it do? Everything swell? Everything good? If you're still up here, or you, he probably hopped on and thought I was getting off. Yeah, he gone. Oh no, nope, no, he didn't. Okay, brother. Okay. Super. Yeah. They were just telling me. Juice was just letting me know what was going on and what was shaking, man. Send loves and shout outs to mama, brother. Send loves and shout outs to mama, man. Much love. All the way into Florida. Super. Indeed, man. Okay, yeah, because I hit you earlier. I don't know the connection go connect, or if you just vibing with the fam, all is well in well. You know I'm gonna tap in with you, man. Loving on my girl a little bit. I'm taking her to the ring. Oh, super. Gotta put that down. You know what I mean? Put that down, bro. You know. All in the day's work. Yeah. All in the day's work. The family will prevail, you know. The real ones always do. And that's a must. So yeah, okay. Um, hold it down until yeah, super. You know, okay, that's a go. That's a go. Brother already had told me, Juice had just told me that you won't be in until Monday. So yeah, I'm a lock on in, and that's just gonna get me like back into the cycle of things how it's supposed to be in any goddamn way. Hey family, I'm sorry I didn't get to speak. Super, all in the day's work, all in the day's work, brother, all in the day's work, man. So yeah, we'll rock in, lock on out, and then we gonna beam back up. So yeah, much love. Be safe out there, bro. Everybody else that's out and about, y'all be safe where y'all at. And I'll be rocking and seeing y'all a little bit later shortly. Appreciate the love. Shout out to all the aces in the building. Much love. Big shout out to my bro for locking in and letting me know what was shaking off, so we can definitely know what's going on. All right, that's big way. So without further ado, hey, bro, that was the first time I ever retracted from a from an ending. You hear me? That was wild. Appreciate you, bro. You was right on time too. Right on time. Appreciate you. So yeah, I'll be seeing y'all a little bit later. And bro, if you get the chance, just tap me. Tap me. Yeah, will do. Salute. Okay. Hey, Uno King. Okay. Salute. That's a lot. So yeah, without any further ado, y'all. All right, y'all get another repeat because I'm still a little thirsty. You know how that go. Make sure y'all stay hydrated. Make sure y'all protect the elderly, protect the women, protect the kids, protect the innocent. And the fifth one, protect each and every one of us as a whole, as a family, you know? All in all's good work. And for Brother Juice, protect the puppies. So without any further ado, I'll see y'all in a little while. Let's go.